be motherfucking y'all. How the fuck is everybody doing? It's your neighborhood Jesus, burger eating, cigarette smoking, coffee drinking, Mr. Pibb chugging, shade weight. Man, it's sinking in. I want to work tomorrow. I'm like excited and nervous at the same time. Like the irony was, I wasn't nervous about going in and giving it a test run, like a test. But now I'm like kind of like I'm excited. I guess I'm just anxious, nervous. Because now the pressure is on. It's like, yeah, you got the job now. It's so weird. We already got someone on the head counter. Who we got? Who's first tonight? Man, I was looking at I need to start fucking building my my tool setup. Cause like I'm gonna need my own tools for this upholstery shop job. Nothing like crazy, just like the standard type shit, metric sockets, standard sockets. I got most of that shit here, but like I almost want to just like get a new set of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have to like take my tools from my garage and like bring them to fucking work and have to keep bringing them back and forth. You know what I mean? Mad Marlone, smiling shit, chicken. That's right. That's me. Chris B says, surprise, bitch. What's good? I got the upholstery shop job, Chris. Oh, yeah. I was going to the bank today. I was running a couple errands, getting some coffee and shit. I'm going to pull into the bank to deposit my money. Ring, ring. Get a motherfucking call from the upholstery shop. He's like, we want you, man. I've been thinking about this long and hard. And fuck that other guy. And I was like, word? I was like, all right. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, because I'm eager to work, man. I was like, I'm ready to learn a new craft. Like, the whole, like, dude, like the whole aspect, like not just like taking apart cars and putting them back together, obviously to put like new interior in and shit like that. That's like where I'm starting. But literally like learning the upholstery side of it, like fucking like sewing and like, stitching all the like leather and suede and all that stuff. I'm basically trying to go from shades Wade to suede Wade. You know what I mean? What in the fuck is that? It's like a heart-shaped fruit and a dick eggplant. What the fuck? Matt Marlene, you're on it tonight, man. Chris B says trades are where it's at. Most definitely, dude. Because like that shit's gonna transcend over to like you guys if anybody wants like upholstery work, interior work done. You know what I mean? Because like if I'm working in an upholstery shop, yeah, I can like recommend you go to our shop. But if that's outside your wheelhouse of price range, then your neighborhood Jesus can just do it on the side. You know what I mean? Chris B says welding, painting, all that shit. Yeah, welding. Welders make a fuckload of money. For real, though. But yeah, just like building up. I don't really need that many, like, it's not as many tools as you would think. Like, all I really need is a good, like, fucking hook and pick set for, like, taking out trim panels and, like, little trapdoor, like, plastic pieces and shit. And then, like, some, like, terminal removal keys for certain, like, plugs and stuff to, like, these, like, more advanced seats, like in Mercedes and shit. Some of the plugs have these, like, you have to press two things down in and then pull it out. And they're, like, super small. So you get, like, terminal keys. And then pretty much just, like, plastic trim removal pieces. Like, here, I'll show you this thing. Like one of the dudes that works at the shop was telling me about it. He was like, I was like, where'd you get this trim removal kit from? He's like, Amazon. So like, you don't have to get like no like Snap-on tools or nothing crazy. Like, I found this one. This shit's like $20. Comes with clip removal for like door panels and like certain wiring looms that have clips on the wiring loom. Removal, kind of screwdriver type deals for that, and then all these like pry tools and shit. Super simple. $20. Not too bad. But I think for like the time being, until I get like my own set of tools and shit like that for the trade. I mean, when I was doing my test, like they didn't care that I was using their tools. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I was using one person's pry tools. I was using like fucking sockets, drives, fucking extensions, fucking screwdrivers, drills, heat gun. Like I was using all their shit. They didn't care. They were like, as long as you don't lose anything or break anything. You break it, you bought it. That's right. That's right. Mad Marlone, Alien. Bro, you're like straight speaking with emojis. He hasn't even said what up. Just speaking in smiling turds, chickens, eggplant dicks, and alien faces. Kudos. But yeah, fucking start work tomorrow, 8 a.m. That mad talk. True story. Got the recap showing in like an hour. Kind of looking forward to seeing what's going on in the Honda universe. I was watching DeMossi's video an hour ago. Fucking Matt Marlin says one time I was at this party. It's one time at band camp. But yeah, DeMossi made this like building my RSX in 10 minutes like compilation video. It's pretty good, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna make one of those videos. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'm on the fence about it. You know what I mean? I think it'd be good exposure, but like, I think it'd bring a lot of like not DC5 people to the channel. Matt Marlin says, and saw people dancing. So I go to the kitchen where I see this girl and ask her to dance. And she said, oh, hell no, motherfucker. Chris B says, BRB, do your thing. Matt Marlin says she got closer and said, huh, in a deep voice. It wasn't a female. Oh, hell no. Eric, what's up, man? How you doing? How's vacation? How many beers have you had? Oh my goodness. It wasn't a female. How the fuck did you see a girl and not know it was a dude? That's the bigger question. Matt Marlin says it was a big man in a fairy costume and said, oh, never mind, and walked away and took a closer look around. Matt Marlin, have you gotten in the LSD tonight? It was a gay costume party. Oh, hell no. Matt Marlin says I was drunk already. And this is why I don't drink. Eric says I got so fucked up yesterday. That'll happen. That you'll do that. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? I was drinking a drink called the Zombie. Oh, dude, I've had one of those. That shit is not something to fuck with. There's like some drink, it's called like the Baltimore Zoo or something like that, and it's got like 7 different types of liquor in it, and apparently it tastes really good, and you don't even recognize it's got alcohol in it, and like you drink them. If you drink like 2 of them, you're like shit faced, pants around your ankles in a gutter, begging for crack or something. Don't know who the fuck you are. Mad Marlin says dope. Dope. That's right. Man, I'm fighting the impulse to buy some shit. I'm on the fence right now. I'm like, I don't know what to buy. I want to start buying my fuel system shit. What? Oh shit. Oh god. That motherfucker cost $7. Jesus. That's like a fucking quad of espresso. White rum, dark rum, apricot, brandy, 151 grenadine, OJ, and pineapple. So it's got 2 types of rum, brandy, and 151 rum. Ugh. Ugh. Sounds like alcohol poisoning. Eric says I had 6. Jesus, dude. That's fucked. That's $42. Jesus. That's like $50 with a tip. $6. Dude, I'm blown away. That's like alcohol poisoning. How the fuck are you alive? Then again, you did say I got so fucked up. So if you got so fucked up, that's like blackout drunk. Fired chicken. Chris B says, "What's up, Eric?" Eric said, "I was so shit faced, I don't remember shit." Yeah, that's what we call blackout drunk. Jesus. Oh my god. I'll tell you one thing. I gotta get up at 6:45 in the morning. It's already 10 o'clock. I'm not even remotely tired. Like I know I'm not sleeping tonight. I might like get a couple hours of sleep. I'm gonna be fucking mad anxious, like, oh my god, new job tomorrow. Like the day before any event, like H day or doing something, working, starting a new job, I'm always like anxious, like as a motherfucker. Not like panic attack anxious, but just like I'm doing something new tomorrow. Oh shit. Chris B says, "Did you fall asleep or did you pass out?" Shut up. Oh, also, so DC5R parts, I was gonna order taillight gaskets. These like better than OEM taillight gaskets that are made out of a more durable foam or rubber or whatever the fuck it is. And dude on DC5rparts.com, Luis, the dude I bought my Recaros from, dude, he on Amazon, some place called RPM something something, he fucking buys them from them. $14 a taillight gaskets. That's $28 for the set. Then this motherfucker turns around and sells them for 50. 50 from $28. Like, I understand motherfuckers got to make a profit, but dude, that's like almost double price. You know what I'm saying? Turning 28 into 50. That's straight highway robbery for the exact same product. That's what we call bullshit. Matt Marlin says, I still need to put tape on mine. Yeah, but tape's not going to, if it's ripped, it's not going to, like, what you need to do is just buy a new gasket and get some contact adhesive and fucking glue it to the taillight on the inside, press it down so it's sealed. Then when you're putting the taillight on, you want to spray contact adhesive on the outside of the gasket and put the fucking taillight in there so it's all sealed up. Like, that's the way to go. That shit's it's not gonna leak. Chris B says mine are fucked up too. Well, check this shit out, guys. Amazon, $14. I mean, that's, you know, one gasket, so you need two, so it's 28 plus free shipping, but still. It's a lot better than 50. And if you buy OEM ones, they're pretty expensive too. It's like roughly $40, I think, for OEM ones. Matt Merlin says, my door seal leaks too. That sucks. Which door? Driver side? Passenger side? Trying to think how much that door seal cost. The fuck is that? Bug. Get off me, bitch. Matt Marlin says $20 junkyard. Yeah, but if it's got a secret little hole somewhere in it, tear in it, it's not really going to help you too much. And the rubber, that's a thing about it. Like, cars that are older, the rubber gets hard. You know, it gets hard. It's not rubber anymore. It's like fucking turns basically into like a plastic. It's like fucking hard. It's not really sealing right. Taillight rubber weather strip. What the fuck? Is it this shit? Yeah, brittle. That's the word. There you go. Driver side window seal. Rubber door seal. Rubber glass seal. Bitch, I need a door seal. RSX passenger side door seal. Flex tape. Do it. Straight JDM. Oh. You're talking about the inside part, like you open up the door and there's like that rubber perimeter. You're not talking about the thing that's like going on the door and the window, right? Or is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the door. So you're talking about, I mean, this is like, it goes like in like on the perimeter of your window, basically. You know what I mean? So I feel like the seal you're talking about is like past the door, like in the actual fucking the frame of the door, the perimeter frame of the door. That shit's hard to find, dude. I have a set. I have like spare parts off my silver car. I have all the seals, but if they're hard to come by, I might just hang on to those for a fucking rainy day. Let's see. Wayne King, what's up? Flex Seal. Oh yeah. Chris B says Justin David flex tape flashbacks. Ah, wait, what did he flex tape? Matt Merlin says, yeah, the outside. I honestly think it's because my door doesn't close right. Yeah, that could do it. Like it does, but when you shut it, it feels like you didn't close it. Huh. Maybe your hinges are wearing out, so like it's like off. It's like off, like it's not perfect close. Eric's laughing. What the fuck did Justin flex tape? I don't even remember that. All I remember is,
hi guys. So I got the wedge beavers, and they're really great. Oh,
Squidward out this bitch. Chris B says he always takes an infomercial or talks an infomercial. I don't know what he talks in. Oh, that was fuck, who was that, dude? No, that was somebody else. Fuck, I don't even remember who that was. That was another person. That wasn't Justin, the guy that was always talking like an infomercial, like you would in the chat. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't. Who the fuck was that? That was like George Bonnie or somebody. Was that George Bonnie? He doesn't even come around the channel anymore. I think that was George Bonnie. Possibly. I would say so. Fucking yeah. Eric says, yeah, damn, who was that? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that was George Bonnie. And like he doesn't come around the channel anymore. And I messaged him or like went to a comment. He commented on something back in the day on like the stream or a video. I was like, dude, did you die or something? You haven't been around the stream in forever. He's like, yeah, I'm just busy like trying to sell my house. Sorry, I've been super busy. But then I was like watching someone else's video, like another Honda content video. I go through the comments and I see him commenting like days ago. So clearly he's not on the Shades Wade boat anymore. Hey, you can't win them all. I just found that mad funny. People are like, yeah, I've been super busy, man. Sorry. Why don't they just come out and be like, yeah, I don't like your channel anymore? Because that motherfucker used to come through. He'd be like first person to stream some days. That's crazy. Chris B says his loss. Matt Marlon says he's cheating on you. Why, George? Why are you on other people's channel? What more do you want from me? Don't give a fuck. And he comes through one day, I'll be like, bitch, where you been? I'll just be like, $13,000 a month. I just want my baby. Yeah. Where's my money, bitch? Pull a Jesse Pinkman. Where's my money, bitch? And the mail lady comes up. You're blocking the post office box, sugar. Winking said, so a coworker flipped me the finger, and I told her that was not ladylike. Then she called me sexist. Shaking my damn head. Welcome to 2019. Nah, what would have been sexist? Well, not even sexist, like sexual harassment. You should have been like, put that finger in your pussy. Shut up. Oh my God, could you imagine saying some shit like that at work? Be like, calling the police. When King said, Eric says, fuck her dumb ass. That's right. You've had one of those zombies, haven't you? When King says, then accuse me of doing the same. Never did such. LOL. Yep. That's right. People are retarded. The good news is when I go to work tomorrow, the people I work with, bunch of chill dudes. That's about it. You know? When King says, I'm her supervisor. Wow. So you're in the authoritarian position and you're getting flicked off and then called sexist and then falsely accused of flipping somebody off. That's fucking bullshit. I'd be like, you fucking fired. Bye. Pack up your shit. Pack your shit. We gotta go. You should have boondocked Senator and been like, I'm having a shitty day. Tell me a joke. And just like, as she's about to tell you a joke, be like, fuck you, bitch. Get out of here. I don't want to hear your fucking joke. I was just kidding. That's right. She said I was an asshole because I refused to call a trans man a man. I'm so sick and tired of these gender role bullshits, dude. You got men, you got women. And when I say men and women, I mean people that were born, came out of a vagina with a dick or a pussy. If you got a dick, you're a man. If you got a vagina, you're a woman, right? Fuck all this. I'm fucking whatever. Bunch of dudes wanting to go pee in the girls' bathroom and a bunch of girls fucking trying to act like a dude. Maybe I'm insensitive. I don't think I am. I think I'm logical. I mean, like, because you refuse to call a trans man a man, it's so stupid. Like, literally, I think civilization has almost turned like, or at least like our culture is literally just it's the fucking word police, dude. She may not last in my unit. Chris B says, I'll drink to that. You got a dick, you're a dude. I mean, think about it. Like in the 80s and 90s, like you had dudes dressing like drug addicted dudes dressing up in dresses. Like you'd go to like Los Angeles, be a normal day to walk down the street and see some bearded dude transvestited out wearing a hot pink dress and fucking leggings and like high heel shoes, and he's a fucking crazy person, you know? That's just being real, you know? I mean, dude, let's be real. For every case of this transgender bullshit, there's probably like, let's say there's a million people out there. They're like, I want to be transgender. It's a fashion statement. That's literally, it's like you have a fucked up head and you're like, I'm a dude. I want to be a girl. Everything's going to be better if I'm a woman. And vice versa, right? But I'd say forever, like out of every million people that want to do that, maybe like 5 of them actually have a good reason for it. Like, I don't know. They had a horrible family upbringing, let's say. Uh, they're a girl and their father never had a son, so then he hates his daughter and he's like, I wish you were a fucking boy. And he beats the shit out of her. She's got some crazy shit in her head and trauma. She's like, I want to be a boy. My dad wanted me to be a boy. I gotta be a boy. Some shit like that. I could borderline sympathize for like some crazy stories like that. I mean, you should probably just go to therapy, but you know what I'm saying? People that actually have fucked up lives for a reason, and they go to that as a cure or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But like these people, they're just like I had a bandmate, for example. I used to play music with this dude every day. He moves to New York City. He's got a little Asian girlfriend. He's washing dishes. He's smoking a ton of weed and partying and stuff. He just wakes up one morning. He calls me like 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, dude, I'm having a crisis. I'm like, dude, what happened? Did you get stabbed? Are you okay? Get to a hospital. He's like, no. I just woke up. I was laying next to my girlfriend and I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Do you take some acid or something? Do you take the wrong shit? Are you okay? It's like, no. Like, I don't even know what I want to be anymore, dude. I'm not a dude. I'm a girl. But I'm in a dude's body. I'm like, what are you fucking on, dude? Did you like take peyote or something? Like, did you like huff paint while shooting heroin into your dick or something? Like, what happened? Dude, I'm telling you, I'm having a crisis. I'm having a gender crisis. And I'm like, just like, I don't think we can be friends anymore. You're fucking insane. I was like, I've literally seen you have a threesome with 2 hot chicks while you're both fucking tripping on acid. I've seen you fuck chicks while you're both taking ecstasy and crazy shit. Like, you're a pussy hound, dude. What are you talking about? You're fucking insane. Yeah, everyone's laughing and saying, what the fuck? Yeah, now I feel better. I'm insensitive. See, I've seen this shit firsthand. That's why I think it's like a fashion statement or like a trend, It's like, I'm a dude. I think I should be a girl. Life's going to be better. Someone's going to take real good care of me. It's like on that fucking gold digger life, They're catfishing. It's like, dudes, think about it. A girl can spread her legs and get whatever she wants. Let's be real. Isn't that true? I mean, I know it's a sausage party here. We got all dudes, so virtually everybody here is going to say yeah. But let's just be real. A girl could show her tits. She could spread her legs, shake her ass. She's getting free drinks. She's getting free money. She's getting people buying them fucking clothes. All kind of free place to live. Free meals. She's getting fucked. How many dudes could do that? Just shaking your dick around. Fucking meatspin.com. Like, hey girl, you want to buy me dinner? Shaking your dick around. It's not happening. Imagine you go to the mall and you just shake your ass around. You're like, hey girl, you want to buy me some fucking clothes? No, it's not happening. You'd have to have like a 13-inch dick or something to maybe get that to happen. You'd have to have the world's biggest dick and it still probably wouldn't be enough. But nonetheless, that's the final fucking thing, My point. These dudes, they're tired of having to work hard or not have that equality of gold digging basically. So they're like, I'll be a girl. I'm gonna get some fake titties. I'm I chop my dick off and get a slit put in. I'll wear a fucking hot mini skirt, and life's gonna be better. No, it's not. You're fucking insane. You can see through your shit. Nobody's gonna think you're sexy. Get that shit the fuck out of here. And then it comes back to Matt Marlone. He's at a costume party drunk, and he's going to talk to some sexy costume person. And then he finds out, oh my God, it's a fucking dude. Got to get the fuck out of here. I'm at a gay costume party. It's not a good scenario at all. Dimly lit room, 20 feet away. Think you're looking at a chick. And you're like, that's a dude. That's a dude. How did we get to this? Yeah, so I'm starting a new job tomorrow, and trannies. Yep, that's right. This world's fucking wild style. Oh shit. Matt Marlon, I found your door seals. I found both of them on eBay. They're in Pennsylvania. Both sides, left and right, good condition, no visible wear. $82. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's how we're reeling in this conversation, getting away from the tranny talk. Yeah, Wing says it's my fault. Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. I was just appalled by your story. It's like, fuck this world. Matt Merlin says you got to be young and have a find an older woman for her to be your sugar mama. Pretty much, dude. Basically, you got to find an older, rich lady. Or she doesn't have to be rich, but semi well off. And yeah, she's got to have a worn out cooch. You got to have a big dick, and you're getting free shit. That's about the only exception. But with somebody like let's say you're like 22, and there's a girl that's 22, right? That shit ain't happening. I've literally had many girlfriends, and they were not sugar mamas. Wing King says speech is violent. True story. Eric says true story. Chris B says nice save with the parts. Dudes want to be girls, and here's some door seals. Left and right molding. 0206 RSX. Only $82, dude. Shit. $41 a side. When King says, so I'm on my 2-year quest to purchase a JDM Evo 4. Damn. How much is that going to cost you? A bunch. What year's a JDM Evo 4? It's like a 99 or 2000? 2001? I don't know that much about Evos. Matt Marlin says, I think 96 or so. While Wing's answering, need a motherfucking refill. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Alrighty. Let's see. Winking says 14,000 is my limit. 1996. Matt Marlone was right. Hell yeah. What the fuck is that? Dude, it's gotta be the most low flying plane I've ever heard. I thought that bitch was about to come through my fucking house. Chris B says you could do a lot with 14 grand. That would be a sick ride though. Yeah, for real. Fucking shit, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. I cannot remember though. Oh yeah, I do remember. Fucking I went to go deposit my money today at Wells Fargo. So I already had 500 in there, right? So when she was depositing my 300, they make you like look at the screen to make sure your balance is right before they deposit any more money in it. And I look at the screen and it says 490. I'm like, bitch, I put 500 in. So I was like, why is it 490 instead of 500? She was like, oh, let me check real quick. She's like, oh, you got hit with the $10 monthly fee. I was like, I deposited $500 though. That waives the fee because you have 3 ways to you got 3 ways to like waive that fee so you don't get charged for it. Make 10 purchases in a month, keep $1,500 in your account at all times, and fuck that, or make a deposit of $500. So I deposited $500 in there, cash, and she was like, no, see, it only counts with the $500 deposit if it's a direct deposit from another Wells Fargo account. I was like, bitch, you took my $10 for absolutely nothing. Cash is motherfucking king. Jamar, what's up, man? Starting the new job tomorrow, Jamar. And King says, peace, fam. Time to hit the pillow. Yeah, I'm not too far behind you. I was just trying to stay up for recap show in 28 minutes. Matt Mullen says, sweet dreams. Eric says, yo, me too, Wing. Eric, you've been drinking. You've been getting hammered. Jamar, what's going on with your car, man? No, not today. You're still drunk. You're still hammered from yesterday. 6 zombies, dude. That sounds like you should be going to the hospital. Jamar says, broke up with the wife. Fuck, dude. So your cord got totaled. And you just broke up with your old lady. That's rough street, dude. Sorry to hear that. What's the new job? I'm working at an upholstery shop. Auto upholstery. Learning the trade, man. See, I'm coming on as somebody that's just like basically like disassembly and reassembly. Because obviously I don't know how to sew. I mean, I know how to sew a little bit, but I don't know how to like run a sewing machine with like leather and suede and all that shit. But yeah, fucking taking apart cars, putting them back together, shit like that. $14 an hour, so that's starting. So shit, do that for a little while. He said in like 6 months to a year he'd bump it up to 15, and then the next year he'll bump it up to 16 or maybe 17. Eric says I'm out later. Later, Eric. Matt Merlin says bye-bye. That's right. So Jamar, why'd you and your old lady break up? Jamar says cool. Yeah, it should be good trade though. I mean, it ain't like the best pay, but dude, I'm pretty happy with it honestly, because like motherfuckers, I found that today. Motherfuckers that work at Starbucks, they make $9.50 an hour. I was making 10 at O'Reilly, and literally, I'm starting out at 14. 14. That's not bad at all. Because if you were like, what would you rather do? Take apart other people's like, shitty cars and fix their upholstery, or would you rather hand the scum of the earth cups of coffee? Like, fuck no, dude. I don't know how those people at Starbucks do it, man. Putting up with those shitheads. Like when I go through there, they like me, one, because my order is straight simple. Give me a fat cup of espresso, and I'm polite, and I give them a tip, and you know. But these motherfuckers, hi, can I get 2 pumps of this? Soy latte, extra steam, blah blah blah, blah, blah. I want fucking this, that, stevia, blah blah blah, all the shit. It's like, dude, just get a cup of coffee and get the fuck on. All your fucking needy ass shit. Like if I had to put up with that shit, I'd be like, I'd be losing my mind. Jamar says, or Chris B says, got a pay bump today. Fuck yeah, dude, nice. Jamar says she went back with baby daddy. Slap in the face. Damn. Chris B says up to 19 an hour now. Fuck yeah, dude. Making bread. Jamar says if you get good at that, you can make a lot of bread. Yeah, dude, especially on the side. Like working there, but if like anybody wants to come to me personally, try to save a couple bucks, because the upholstery shop I'm working at, dude, it ain't cheap. Like literally, oh my god, dude. I paid so much money for my upholstery work, it's not even funny. Matt Marlin says, do you lose your temper easily? It really depends on the scenario. You know what I mean? If I'm playing Fortnite, yes, absolutely. But yeah, my temper, it can fluctuate. It all depends on specific scenarios. Like something really big could happen. You know what I mean? Like something really shitty could happen. And I might not like, I might not react to it as bad as you would think, but then like some little shit might happen that's really like specific and it like fucks with my brain. And I literally might like just like that might be the end of the world for me or something. Be like, oh fuck, that fucking makes me feel weird. Shit. Just lose my shit. Matt Marlin says, oh yeah, you rage. It's happened a little bit here and there. I just got pet peeves, man. Some things annoy the piss out of me. Like when my bitch ass iPhone, somebody texts me and I don't open it, and then a minute later it fucking notifies me. It's like bring. I'm like, dude, I already fucking heard it. Shut up. Jamar says you can come to Cali and mad work for that out here. Oh yeah, dude. When I went to Oakland, I was on the BART from San Francisco going through Oakland. Dude, 3 things: fucking graffiti everywhere. That was awesome. Body shops and auto shops, like upholstery shop, chop shop, body shop, paint shop, mechanics. Like when you're on that train looking through Oakland, it's just auto work. I mean, literally, that shit is crazy. For real though, I was like, yo, if I ever need to set up shop here, being a painter's helper, found my fucking place. Can fucking sand some cars down, paint them, and then go out back and catch a tag. For real though. Yeah, I don't know if I could live out in Cali though, honestly, man. Like, I think it's 50-50 with Cali. Cali's the shit. But at the same time, Cali's got some crazy motherfuckers in some areas. Like, that's a whole nother world out there. All these liberal motherfuckers. Crazy ass motherfuckers. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like 100% conservative, But at the same time, I'm definitely not 100% liberal, you know? Matt Marlin says this one time the club was having a Halloween party, so I went with my friend. He's short, Asian, a little heavy. All right, this is an intro. Do tell. And while you're doing that, I'm going to order a motherfucking taillight gaskets and my tools. A whopping total of $73. Damn. We're outside in line and I see white chicks, like from the movie. Like somebody dressed up like that. Okay, so we got order these taillight gaskets, my tools. Jamar says sup with the RSX. Fucking next thing we're gonna be doing is upgrading the fuel system. I already got the Grams 750cc injectors, already got the Grams 320 liter per hour pump. So basically I would already have that stuff installed, but you have to have a return style fuel system. See, like older Hondas and older cars, they had return style systems. You'd have a feed to the rail, then you'd have another side of it going back to the tank, like making a loop. But these newer Acuras and Hondas, they just have a feed. Like that's it. So literally, we got to convert the fuel system, completely getting rid of the stock fuel lines, and I'm doing AN fittings, and I'm actually going to be tuning the car on E85 and putting in a flex fuel sensor so I can run the car on fucking pump gas or E85. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Matt Marlin says, since I'm tall, it's very easy for me to get a dance with a girl. So my friend tries and tries. Guess who he ends up being sandwiched by? White girls. Good God. But yeah, basically to do that, Jamar, I got to get the flex fuel. Here, let me grab my list. Everything I need. So we got the E85 flex fuel sensor. That's $300. I got to get, well, I don't have to, but to make it OG, I'm getting the full blend motorsports CNC aluminum dual pump hanger that goes in the fucking top of the fuel tank. This bitch can run 2 fuel pumps. So if I ever want to go turbo or supercharger or anything, I can run 2 fucking fuel pumps. So that's pretty badass. That shit's like $400. Then I gotta get 20 feet of dash 8 E85 hose, 20 feet of dash 6 E85 hose, AN fittings, and then fuel filters and a fucking fuel pressure regulator, and that's about it. Then shit will be ready to rock. Throw in my fucking Grams 320 pump and throw in my 750s and set up the fuel pressure right, and that bitch will be ready to get tuned. Then we'll get the car tuned on E85, get it tuned on 93, then get it tuned on 50% ethanol. It's like tri-tuning. So that basically in K-Pro, it'll analyze those 3 tunes based on the ethanol percentage, and it can adjust the fucking timing and the fuel trim on the fly within fucking like 10 milliseconds. So yeah, it's pretty gangster. Matt Marlin says, I'm on the floor dying laughing. He doesn't believe me that they were guys. Since he's short and the dudes were tall, he couldn't tell. That's fuck, dude. Jesus. That's some next level sketch shit. All right, there's all that. Those were the days. Had a credit card. That's already my card. I'm fucking retarded. Okay, so that card, use this payment method. Wednesday the 26th. Oh damn, that's only 2 days away. This shit will be here July 1st, and this shit will be here the 26th. It's not too bad. Place your order. All right. Ordered my shit. Well, I ordered some of my shit. Ordered my taillight gaskets, my pick and hook set, my fucking trim removal tool kit pieces of shit, and then terminal keys. So when I go into work tomorrow, they're like, yeah, where's your tools? I'll be like, I ordered them. Booyah. And as for the K-Tune shit, Matt Marlin says, hey, you have a harness bar, right? I don't, actually. Yeah, no, I don't have a harness bar. Oh my God, I'm so debating just like saying, dude, I'm so debating saying fuck it. Because like, I don't have enough money right now to buy all my fuel system shit. So like getting paid by the week, that's gonna be like $600. So I almost want to buy my race spec shifter cables. You know what I'm saying? Because those shits are $400. Like I could buy I could even buy the fuel pressure regulator and buy the race spec shifter cables, and then just like build up my cash from my paycheck since I got a new job. Because I need every single piece to do the fuel system. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, because I can buy those shifter cables and throw those bitches in a hot minute. You know what I mean? Matt Merlin says, dang, had a quote. What's your question? Maybe I can answer it. I might be able to answer it. Just depends on what it is. I'm debating because I'm going to be getting money. You know what I mean? debatable. Because even what the fuck are these for? I was trying to get one, but saw some people having trouble with the panel being pushed in when tightening it to the car. Like the panel would bubble up and look ugly. That's are you sure they removed their seatbelts? Like obviously they got harnesses, but like did they remove the seatbelts? Because my seat pillar bar kind of did that. I mean it didn't bubble up, but it will kind of like have like resistance on the plastic. That's just like you stop tightening it basically. But yeah, you might have to what you might have to do where the bar goes through your existing seatbelt holes for the seatbelt assembly. What you might need to do is just take a fucking Dremel and Dremel that hole out so the bracket, it can go through there and it's just on the chassis and it's not touching the plastic at all. Because like that might scare you, like, oh, Dremeling out my interior trim pieces, like I don't want to scratch them up or make them look shitty. You'd be surprised what you can do. You could take like a Dremel, you could take an air saw, you could take a bunch of shit to make clean cuts or like Dremel it out, burr it out like a carbide bit. And then if it eats up the edge and it doesn't make a clean cut or it like makes it look faded, you could repaint your trim pieces. I've repainted my fucking A-pillars, like professionally painted them in a paint booth. They look better than brand new. Like dead ass. They look like beautiful satin black, like better than OEM. OEM plus, man. But yeah, I know what you mean. Put stress on that plastic. Matt Marlin says, can I use a Dremel on my bumper? LOL, because I want to cut it because it's kind of broken. You talking about the back bumper? Like just cut the back of it off like people do for like when they're using like diffusers and shit. They just like chop the bumper in half. I would use an air saw for that. Air saw is going to make a super clean cut. I mean, literally clean. Fucking you know how I chopped my center console to show the K-tune shifter and like how clean the cut was, like it looked like butter, almost like a laser did it. That was an air saw. I mean, literally, it will chop through that bitch like butter. Literally, all you got to do after that, just like if you do it really quick, it'll make a really fine cut, but it's moving so quick, it's hot. It's almost like a hot knife. It'll actually melt the edge of the plastic and make this like kind of weird looking cut line. So what you do is you just take a little bit of sandpaper on that or like a Scotch Brite or something, and it'll clean the edge up and it looks like fucking smooth as glass. I don't know if I told you guys fucking about Graham's performance. So I need a set of O-rings for my fuel injectors because I took the ones off my Grams to put them on my stock injectors because they had ripped up, torn up fucking O-rings. So I took the blue injector O-rings off my Grams ones. So I called up Grams and I was like, yo, you guys don't sell any replacement O-rings. I need some. They're like, oh, we don't sell them. I'm like, yeah, but what am I supposed to do if one of my O-rings rips in the future? You know, like imagine I'm taking out my fuel rail or something, one of those bitches splits. What am I supposed to do? And they're like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm like, you say you're basically telling me like if I wanna fucking get another O-ring, I gotta buy a whole new injector. He's like, yeah, basically. It's like y'all are smoking fucking crack. Who the fuck is gonna spend like those injectors I bought, those 750 cc's? That shit was like $530. So basically, if I want a set of O-rings, I got to pay $500. Fuck that. I'm gonna try to outsource and see if I can find some. Cause see, you could just like you can buy O-rings from like O'Reilly's or AutoZone, but they're not the same width. You know what I'm saying? RTV, bro. You can't RTV injectors, and that shit is straight suspect. Fuck that. This is the fuel system we're talking about. That shit, like when you like put it around there and like press it in, that shit would be that gets on the tip of the injector. That's just gonna be pulsing all kinds of fucked up. RTV. This man's got jokes. Dude, I'll just flex seal them in there. No big deal. I'm debating. I'm about to buy me some K-Tune race spec cables. I'm like this close. Because I actually got another money maker in the works other than the upholstery shop, you know, obviously getting a paycheck, regular paycheck. The dude I sold the HCAS exhaust to, Alex, I think he might buy the RSX, the silver one, the shell. Now, the reason he's gonna buy it, possibly, he's on the fence about it. The reason he's gonna buy it is because he wants the full suspension off the car. He wants the whole strut assembly and the new speed shocks off of it, and he'd be getting a fucking free set of Type S wheels. And his buddy wants to buy the doors. So at first I was like, yeah, your buddy can buy the doors, like $100 a door. And I told him $350 for the front and rear suspension, like the whole suspension. But then I was thinking, I was like, if I sell him the suspension, the car is literally grounded. It's not a roll-in shell anymore. It's going to be fucking immobile, basically. So the junkyard people can't come and get the car unless they have like a forklift to put it on the trailer, and they're not going to do that. So I was like, dude, I got a deal for you. I was like, you and your buddy split it, 250 and 250. Y'all buy the car, y'all trailer the car away, and you get the suspension, the wheels, the doors, the fucking windshield. I'll throw in the dashboard too. I told him, I was like, I'll give you the dashboard, even though I just took it out. But if you know somebody with a white RSX that wants a black dashboard, you know, that's at least $100 right there. I was like, you have a fucking DC5 shell too. You might be able to turn into a track car one day or something. Let's see. Matt Marlin says that reminds me, a motor vlogger just here in Houston just joined the RSX game. His name is the Real T Dog. Bitch, my name is T Dog. Reminds me of waiting. Oh shit! It's time for the recap show. It is time for the recap show. Let's go check this shit out. This man Matt Marlin. He's in two places at once. This man, Matt Marlin. Hello, nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? This motherfucker. My car is slow, so I watch Honda recaps so I can cry myself to sleep. Tone. What's cracking, guys?
What's cracking, guys? Woody, Dustin Williams, Evan Shanks, Adam LZ all have in common when it comes to Hondas? Well, we'll get in that right now because they seem to be thinking they're cool again. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Honda Recap. Thank you all for joining me for yet again another Monday night here on the Honda Recap. If this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 p.m. when this thing airs, 8 p.m. West Coast time, just so we're all on the same page. Thank you to everybody who's live right now in the premiere. Thank you all for joining me for another week. How are you all doing? How has your weekend been? What do you have planned for your car this week? Or what do you have planned for yourself this week? Let me know. We're all hanging out every Monday night at 8 o'clock here on the Honda Recap. So thank you all for joining me yet again. I want to kick this off saying that there's a lot of people out there on YouTube who are bigger creators that are getting into Hondas lately. Some of them have always been Honda boys. Some of them are very new to the world. It's cool to see bigger channels getting involved in the Honda world for the first time or getting back into it because Honda is just the way to go, and it's in the roots of a lot of people. I wanted to kick this off right now with Dustin Williams, who just got a Mugen SI. I believe he had a CTR when they first came out, a very long time ago, but I think he sold it, and he now got
the
a
Mugen
SI,
FA5.
because it's actually a very rare car, and one that I know that you're going to...
They're not that rare.
I hope you are.
There's one for sale in my area.
Already starting to put parts into it. It's really awesome to see.
It's like $9 grand.
It's really large, getting into Hondas, and at least buying one and keeping it to the standard that a Mugen SI should absolutely stay. Following that, we got Evan Shanks. So you guys know this guy. He's also had a bunch of other cars, and he started to get a sleeper EJ. It's really awesome to see that you've got a car, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and say it's kind of upsetting that you're going to go the Turbo Civic route, because if you're going to put the time to put Corvo seats in the car and then go the eBay Turbo route, it's like, I don't know, man. From a Honda boy, I just kind of trying to say, like, make it like the Evo. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? But anyway, I'm really happy that you're getting into the Honda world. You picked up a sleeper EJ. You've got wheels, Corvo seats, and you are going to go boost. I'm really happy that everyone goes eBay Turbo at least once, and then once you hit that, maybe feel that and decide you want to build it proper. It's a really great car. There's a lot of great EJs on the channel. I really hope that this EJ is more than just a bucket turbo car, and maybe it'll get some justice in the end. Following that, we got Adam LZ. This one's kind of a bigger picture because it's Adam LZ, Chris Rudnick, and Trevor from Motion Auto TV. Trevor built a 500 horsepower DK coupe. You've seen that on his channel, PFI, Boosted Boys. They all kind of covered this. It's really, really awesome to see 500 horsepower out of an EK coupe. Chris Money Rudnick went out there with Adam LZ, and they did a couple pulls with it. Adam LZ got a little taste of a little single jingle turbo out there on the streets. And as you can tell, he actually had a very, very good time. It'd be interesting to see what kind of car Adam LZ could build. But OG Chris Reiser Rudnick had a Civic, and he put a lot of time and effort into that as well. And now that he's in Florida, he picked up another car. He's going stance boy for just a little bit, but I know and I hope, cross my fingers, that he's going to meet up with Kyle in the future and build a really awesome K-Series one, because I know deep down Chris wants to make a really awesome Civic, so I'm really hoping that happens very soon. And to wrap all that up for the big channels, I wanted to also throw out that Donut Media made an up to speed about the CRX, which is just awesome to know, because at the end there was some Del Sol content, so obviously I'm going to talk about it. But to know that you're covering the CRX is awesome, and I want to see what other Hondas you plan on touching. I know you did the ITR and a couple other chassis. The CRX is definitely one that needs more love. In other news, I want to talk about ITR. Sold one at auction for $65,000. This is actually really insane to know that a $65,000 ITR is possible right now, and to know with the pricing for that right now, I think you go on Craigslist, you can get an ITR for like $22K almost, which is kind of weird to look in comparison of what a $65,000K is perceived to be, and then a $22,000K ITR you can find on Craigslist. That's a large gap. But let's get into what's been going on this week on YouTube. Put everybody's links in the description below of who I'm talking about, especially the bigger channels we started out with. But to kick this off, let's go ahead with Zosh, who's already selling the Big Bertha BRV. I know he really wanted to build a lot of stuff with this car, but when you look at it, there's not too much you can do. And I think the way Zosh is trying to build his channel and himself with his cars, he's going to hit a wall very, very quickly. And I've talked to the guy in the past. He really has been looking for an EG hatch or an EK hatch, some car he knows he can keep for the long run. So I'm really happy that you're just going to go ahead, make the move, get rid of the CRV, and start building a car that you can build just like Christina and keep that for a longer period of time. Following that, we've got Ghost Boy Aki Keep Gunning, basically taking this chassis the lightest it could go. If you guys haven't been paying attention, he took a bunch of weight out of the car, and the winner who guessed it actually got a really awesome 4-piston head. So if you guys haven't been checking this out, I think we just crossed 10,000 subscribers.
The winner got a 4-piston head? Fuck.
So I'm really happy to putting the same effort over here on YouTube. Next up, we got Brad from the Old Souls finishing up the Civic SI rims that he's been working on for quite some time. The Del Sol is definitely getting on its way. The whole body has been bondoed and sanded and is about to get ready for paint. It's really awesome that you've been working on the wheels on the time as well. And like I said a long time ago, definitely check out the oldsouls.com forum. He's actually putting up a registry where we can see where all the Del Sols are worldwide, not here in the United States. The forum is definitely doing a lot better. Thank you for doing that. With that said, I wanted to hop over to Vasily Garage. Daniel has built Monica for all motor K-Series power, but has been hinting quite frequently that he's wanting to go K-Series. And it's really awesome to know that he made a really long format video pretty recently where he kind of discussed the whole entire history of all the cars that he's built and why he actually wants to go boost now. And it's really cool to know that you sat down and gave us that one-on-one. I actually listened to it in the car in straight podcast form. I've seen a lot of pictures that you put up on Instagram in the past. So when you brought up, like, you know, the green EK hatch, I already knew what we were looking at, and I was really able to just follow along audio-wise. Definitely check out Vasily Garage's latest video, and he's going to go ahead and do this turbo build all on YouTube just the way he did last time. I'm really excited for this. Chris Sadowski did a 4-year transformation of the DA. It's insane to know how far your channel goes back, the condition of your DA, and where you are now. If you guys don't know, the rundown is legitimately he had the car for quite some time. Did a B20 VTEC, took it down again, painted it, went back in, painted the engine bay right-hand drive, K-Series, or K-Series then right-hand drive, following along with the Chris Sadowski channel itself. There's been a lot of time put into this DA, and this video is really, really awesome to see the progression of everything that went down. Following that, we got Wideband. He's basically one of the leaders with 802 Garage, going over the $500 turbo car challenge. His car of choice is a Del Sol, and he did a very informative how to turbo your Del Sol EG Civic video, and he kind of walked over the steps that you actually need to take in a very quick format. You can legitimately get the biggest and fastest rundown of how you literally can do this with a simple kit on installing everything from oil feed line, the oil pan, putting on the exhaust manifold, and getting the car all put together. I'm really excited for this channel. There's actually a lot of other people out there getting involved. I'll put the description and the links to everything you need to know if you want to join it or follow along with the $500 turbo car challenge. Last but not least, we've got Deadbeat Garage finally getting the flywheel and clutch on the super high compression. Well, super high compression, it's like 13-to-1 V20V all motor. I think right now khaki Civic that's going on over there on the Deadbeat Garage channel. Definitely check this out. There is so many little things, and the attention to detail on this car is insane. I think we're about a couple videos away before the transmission's on and in the car, but if you do a quick scan of everything that's gone on for this car, there's a lot of little things you wouldn't have recognized if you didn't sit there and watch all of the videos. So props to you, man. I'm really excited for this car to happen. All right, guys, to wrap this up, I wanted to talk about some cool podcasts that are going out in the scene right now that I'm really, really enjoying. To kick it off, obviously, we know about Joey Lee with Utah and the Chronicles podcast. That has quite a few going on right now. Downtime with Downstar is another podcast, obviously, by Frank Downstar. He's on episode 73 right now. One of the latest he just did was with Joey Lee of the Chronicles, and these are getting better and better as you guys move forward. Following that, I think Narita Dogfight actually has a podcast. I need to look it up. I've seen a couple messages and I've seen a couple posts float up on Instagram. This would be another cool podcast to see because they are intertwined with a lot of different people and cars, and I think it would be really beneficial for a lot of people to hear the stories on that podcast as well. Last but not least, just to wrap that up, we got VTech Academy with the Midnight Oil, which is now sort of more of
The Midnight Oil. It's such a badass name for a podcast.
I'm excited about that. It's always live on YouTube, live on Instagram. We can just talk to a lot of other people in the industry and just hear the history of Passport and what Brian has done and the history of all the stuff that he's done with the car.
Brian is a
guys,
fucking
that's it for
OG.
this episode of the Honda Recap. Thank you all for joining me yet again. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when this thing airs. Thank you to everybody in Premiere who's hanging out, talking right now. Head over to HondaVlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, a hoodie, a sticker, or anything else you guys need to support the channel. I appreciate everybody who has already. I like sitting down, hanging out, and talking about all things Honda, what's been going on week to week here on the Honda Recap. So definitely, like I said, hit the subscribe button, that thumbs up, and that bell, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Good old recap. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know who's still in here or not. You think I should order the race spec shifter cables? I'm kind of on the fence. I know who I'm going to ask. No answer. What up, Iceman? How you doing, dude? Just got back from a meet. How'd it go, dude? Was it fire? Did you have fun? All right, I got $767 left. And if I order the fuel pressure regulator, the race spec shifter cables, and the female. Actually, no, I don't need that. So take that off. $589. I think that'll be good. See, that shit is literally just looking at me. 5th gear lockout for the billet shifter. She has $130 extra. I don't need that. Oh, fuck that. I ain't getting tempted like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need. I think that's about it, honestly. Yeah, it was lit. My boy has a G37. He got his new flame matte, spitting mad flames. What you been up to? Shit, man, just kicking it. Just kicking it. About to order these motherfucking K-Tune race spec shifter cables and my fuel pressure regulator. $19 shipping. Grand total $609. Check out with PayPal. Iceman says, seen an EG hatch with an Integra front end. Interesting. Would it look better if it was a JDM front? Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. This one. Yeah, that's my card, right? Yeah. Continue. Race spec shifter cables, RSX transmissions, billet fuel pressure regulator. Booyah. Check out. Invalid phone number. What the fuck? Booyah. Booyah. Took me a little screenshot of that shit. Let's see. Raced a WRX and I kept up for a bit, but then he walked me, had my girl with me. Must be nice. Have to wait till Friday to get paid. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Shit, man. I just figured, and I still got a little bit of money. I still got a couple $100 left over that I'll just, sit on. But you got to think, I'm going to be making like $600 a week. So in 2 weeks, I'll have my fuel system money, no problem. I'll have that 1,200, and then I'll have the 200 on top that I already got. So, and not to mention, like I was saying before, Alex, the guy that bought my HKS exhaust, he wants to buy the black housing headlights I have for 100, and he also wants to buy the suspension for 350, and his buddy wants to buy the doors off my silver car. So I told him, I said, hey, buy the whole car for 500. Y'all can split it 250 and 250, and you'll get the whole car. You'll get a set of wheels, you'll get the fucking suspension. I'll even throw in the dashboard and anything else you want. So $500, and you just take the car, and just I'll be done with it, because we got to get the car. We got to get the car out of there soon, because the shop. I found this out that they're going to be tearing down our shop to make way for building and finishing the rest of the new one. It was supposed to happen in September, but pretty soon the shop is going to get torn down so they can continue construction on the brand new shop. So our shop's going to be closed for like shit, three months or something like that, which is pretty wild stuff. But basically what that means is the car, silver car, Stacy, that shit's got to go. And I got to get a storage unit, because I got to have somewhere to store all my parts. I have parts out the fucking yin yang, dude. Like literally. Iceman says, do you have to leave 1 week in the hole? Oh, you mean like my first week or whatever, like I don't get paid? I think that only works when you get paid every 2 weeks. I think that's how it happened at O'Reilly. But yeah, I don't think it's that. I think you get paid every week. Jamal says, how was work today? Congrats on the employment. I'm starting tomorrow, but thank you. Yeah, they called me up today, and basically, in a nutshell, he's like, dude, we want you. You're reliable. You're a good worker, and fuck that other guy. So we're gonna say, yeah, we're hiring you. And he's like, when you want to start? You want to start like next week or something? I was like, nah, man. I was like, if you'll have me, I can come in tomorrow. I'll start working tomorrow. He's like, I like it. Good attitude. So pretty stoked on that. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't nervous at all for going in and doing my trial run, like, proving myself basically. Like, I wasn't nervous at all. I was actually excited about that, to show them what I could do. And now I'm like nervous. I don't know how to describe it. I'm like anxious. I'm excited, but I'm nervous at the same time. It's weird. Iceman says, you learn new things. Tomorrow, start great, be earning money. Dude, I know, right? Yeah, Iceman says, just keep that RSX in the back of your head, that motivation. Oh, dude, honestly, I'm getting stoked. Like, thinking about the money I'm gonna be making. I'm like, dude, we're gonna fucking do this car up so fucking right, and the car's already sexy and fucking fun as hell. Like, sky's the limit, dude. I've already kind of decided. I'm like, I want ITBs. I thought about the supercharger. I think for certain cars and certain builds, like Cam's DC5 supercharged, he has that Magnuson supercharger. Shit's sick. Like, I really respect that build. That build is fire. But something about the whole turbo supercharger thing, like having 300, 400, 500 horsepower, that bitch is going to torque steer all over the road. It's not going to have that all motor spirited driving 9,000, 9,500, fucking possibly 10,000 RPMs if I get a dry oil sump system. Like, you know, I'd rather have ITBs. That shit would be fire. E85 ITBs. Be fucking jizzing. Iceman says just don't lose focus. And if something bad happens, just keep your head up. Good words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Good words of wisdom. But yeah, fucking, dude, I'm stoked now. Just ordered my race spec shifter cables. Finishing off the, you know, I got the K-tune shifter. We got the nasty transmission. We got stage 1 clutch, 8-pound flywheel. We got the Speed Factory detent springs installed. I think the only other thing transmission or, you know, shift wise that I'll be doing is the M-Tech race spring shift springs for the shift selector, which ain't gonna be, you know, shit, I might order those right now just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Those shits are like $30. We're going on a fucking spending frenzy, y'all. Iceman says there's times when I want to quit my fucking job and I look back how far I came, bro, and I say I already came far. Why would I quit now? You know, money comes and goes. You spend it and you make it right back. Jamal says they've given you a good amount of hours. Fucking 40 hours a week, man. Fucking 8 a.m., 5 p.m., hour lunch break at noon. 40 hours a week, $14 an hour. Shit's gonna be fire. Fire. All right, I got $130 left. K20M Tech shifter springs. All right, we got the there's people that don't have jobs. Must be just me. Having a job's a blessing for sure. You're lucky you don't have to pay a car note. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I don't have car payment to pay. Still got car insurance. Still got like cell phone bill, little shit like that. Shit, I'm gonna have a fucking storage unit bill coming up here soon because I got to get all my shit out the shop because they're about to tear that bitch down next month, I think. That's crazy to think. But there is a storage facility near my house, like less than 2 or 3 miles from my house, and it's a nice storage facility. Probably be like $100 a month. Probably won't be too bad. That's really not that bad considering if I get a nice big storage facility. If they have one I could drive in, like that I could fit my car in and put shit in, that would be the shit. I could almost like work out of that bitch on my car and shit. Set up my little shop. Almost do like what Hunter Toon was doing at his first shop. That would be the shit. Yeah. I like that idea. Chris B says the more you make, the more you spend. Have a good night, guys. I'm out. Later, Chris B. And ain't that the truth? Jamal says dope, full time. Before long, you'll be getting pay raise. Yeah, he told me if I do good in the first 6 months, he'll bump it up to 15. So for sure. I gotta ask Cam something. Man, I want to know about these shifter springs. They don't tell anything about the difference between the sport and the race. I mean, obviously, I figure they would be. What's the difference, though? Technically, like if I get the race ones, is that shit like not dailyable? You know what I mean? Like I want to know. Here, let's look this shit up. M-Tech K20 shifter springs sports versus race. See if anybody says anything. M-Tech says, hey, y'all, just wanted to introduce one of our products that have been successful to the HN Civic and the 02 to 06 RSX crowd. We are in the new hybrid market, but I'm confident that people enjoy what we have to offer. Our shift springs are made to be used with any K20 or K24 manual trans. They help eliminate lateral play that exists in the shifter. Basically, it helps with your side-to-side movement, giving you more accurate gear engagement. We have two styles. There's a sport spring designed for your everyday driver and a weekend fun car, or we have a race spring that is created for the weekend drag racer or autocrosser. Let's see. What's the rate difference? Okay, so basically they said, let's say OEM is level 1, a sport would be 1.5, and a race would be 2. Iceman says, Shades, what should my first mod be? I was thinking Honda to start off because I can turn up the boost. No, I would say, honestly, first mod. Check out the PRL stuff and like get the PRL downpipe and get, if you can get a fucking like, I'm trying to think, turbo blanket. I would get stuff to help with the heat. I would get stuff to help with the flow. And then a cold air intake and shit like that, and then get the Honda so you can like, wrangle it all in. Because I mean, you can turn up the boost, but if the cooling system and keeping the turbo cool, because you turn up the boost, the turbo's gonna get hot, so you'd want to get the turbo blanket. You want to get a bunch of shit. PRL Cobra intake. Yeah, like PRL, they're making good shit. I would get some mods first before you get Hondata, because the whole point of Hondata is to wrangle in those mods. I mean, sure, you could get Hondata right off the rip and get the Flash Pro, but it's a stock car still, so, you know. Iceman says, but the thing is, as soon as I put any of those mods, I have to use the Hondata or some type of tuning device, because they told me all the air fuel ratio stuff be fucking up. Well, it is going to alter. It's going to alternate your air fuel ratio, but to an unsafe air fuel ratio, definitely not, dude. I think about it. On my DC5, I was running cold air intake, race header, HCAS exhaust, 74 millimeter throttle body, and a Pro Series manifold port match to the throttle body. Now that's full bolt-ons. You know, that's as full as you can go without starting to do shit to the motor. But I drove the car around for a week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever the hell it was, and car was fine. Car had no issues whatsoever, and the air fuel ratios were off. It was getting way more airflow than fuel, because bigger throttle body, bigger intake manifold, you know, race header, all kinds of shit, you know. So yeah, you want to have the Hondata so you can tune it properly, but it's not going to be unsafe to drive. You know, just like basically get your mods first, or order all of it at once. You could do it that way too, you know. Just stack up money and get all of it at once, you know. That way you can install all your bolt-ons and then just plug in the Hondata and find a base map, or you know, your Flash Pro, whatever the fuck, and you know, find a base map that fits your need. They'll probably have the PRL shit in there for sure, and flash that, and you'll be good to go, or as good as you can get without getting a full fucking tune, you know, specific to your car, you know. True motherfucking story. So I was just thinking about it. I'm gonna order the race springs. K20, K24 shift springs with pivot. I can't even talk. Pivot ball. But the thing is, I'm boosted. That's why. What do you say I should do? Full bolt-ons or save my money and do the big turbo? Well, see, the thing is, like, getting a bigger turbo isn't necessarily going to be. I mean, that's an answer to some of it, but you're still going to want better airflow and better exhaust flow. So you're still going to want, you know, full bolt-ons. I'd say before getting a bigger turbo, get every bolt-on you can get to make it worthwhile. So when you do the turbo upgrade, if you're going to get a bigger turbo, you're probably going to need bigger injectors too. All right, PayPal, here we go. God, I love ordering shit. Even if it's something that's like $50. So much fun. I'm so excited. Continue. Oh my God. $8. 3 days. $50. Oh my God. Ordered. Ouch. Iceman says this car shit gives me headaches. I just want to be whooping V8s. But they're good headaches, dude. You know? It shouldn't give you like a headache. It's just all the swirls of information, you know. Got to get this, got to get this, got to do this, got to do this before you do that, and then you definitely need this before you do that, and you're gonna need to take this to go here, and you're gonna blah 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 blah. It is a lot of sensory overload. I love shit like that. See, because I have the new job. That's why I just ordered my shifter cable. See, I was gonna put those off, but now I just ordered I just ordered the fucking Race Tech shifter springs. I just ordered those tail light gaskets and all my tools and the cables and the shifter springs. Like I ordered all that shit because basically I'm gonna have money coming in. So I just spent the money I had because I'm gonna get more money. It's all about this. It's all about this. But yeah, fucking see. I need to go to sleep, but I'm like, yo, I'm not tired. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Booyah. Set up this motherfucking alarm clock. Hey, we got someone back on the head counter. Who the fuck we got? Oh my god. I just opened up my clock thing, and my stopwatch has been going for 68 hours. All right. 6:45. Who's on the head counter? Who the fuck is here? Oh my god. Dude, why is vanilla Coke so much better than normal Coke? Cam said you should price up shift mechanism levers. They will probably be a bit worn, side to side movement. Good God. It's fucking almost midnight. 6 hours and 45 minutes of sleep. It's not a lot of sleep. I mean, it's a decent amount of sleep. They say you need 8 hours. Not necessarily. What else does M-Tech have? They got a clutch spring. They got plaques. What the fuck do they mean by plaques? Oh, they mean like plaques. So nothing for my car. Shift knob brake lines. Clutch spring. So essentially they got, the only thing they offer for DC5 or K20s is literally the fucking the shifter springs. That's it. Which is fine. Good enough. Vented valve cover production error. What the fuck? Oh, okay. The valve covers are in good condition with no cosmetic blemishes on the outside, although they need to be cleaned inside and the baffle must be installed. Well then. Knocks off $100. K20 upper coolant housing. Miscellaneous item. What the fuck? Miscellaneous items are parts that you have talked to one of our sales associates about. Pulley kits. Auto tensioner. Wow, I wish I would have seen that. Ugh. You know, I wasn't going to order this, but I am. Hold on, what am I at? That way I can have 2 gauges. I have one on the fuel pressure regulator and I have one on the fucking fuel rail. Shit's going to look fire. What are we at? We're at 70 bucks. How much is that bitch? Actually, I take that back. We're not going to order that bitch. Unless I can use my PayPal balance because I have 30 bucks on my PayPal. That would be helpful. Let's see if I can use my PayPal balance. Maybe. Check out with PayPal. Can't believe I just spent $800. Shit. Well, guys, seeing as nobody's here anymore, everyone's checked out. I gotta give me some sleep. Thanks for watching. Got a big day tomorrow. First day at the upholstery shop. In the books. On the books. In the book. So thanks for watching, guys. It was nice kicking it with y'all, shooting the shit as usual. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Let y'all know how it went. Be motherfucking y'all. Yeah.